Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So 5 months ago, I did something I never thought I'd do. I got the iPhone 16 Plus. Now, for those of you who've been following my channel for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of compact phones. I absolutely loved the iPhone mini. The 12 mini, the 13 mini, those were my jam. Perfect size, great performance. I was so bummed when Apple discontinued the mini line after the 13. I mean, who doesn't love a phone that fits comfortably in your pocket? So yeah, the shift to the larger Plus models was a bit of a shock for me. Honestly, I think Apple's probably right about this, that times have changed. It seems like bigger screens and bigger batteries are what people want these days, but still, it was a big adjustment for me. I held out as long as I could, but eventually I caved and decided to give the 16 Plus a try. I figured if I'm going to review phones, I should experience the full range, right? One of the things that really struck me, even before I started using the 16 Plus, was how much apps have evolved to take advantage of larger screens. It's not just about watching videos anymore. Productivity apps, creative tools, even social media apps, they're all designed with bigger displays in mind. And I have to admit, after using the 16 Plus for a while, I can see the appeal. It's definitely more comfortable for multitasking, editing photos, and just generally getting things done. Okay, let's talk design. I opted for this color version, and I have to say, even though it's a big phone, it feels incredibly premium. The aluminum frame is solid, the glass back is smooth, and the matte finish does a great job of resisting fingerprints. It's a big phone, no doubt, but it feels surprisingly balanced in hand. The bezels are thinner than previous non-Pro models, which is a nice touch, but they're still a tad more noticeable than on the Pro iPhones. And then there's the dynamic island. Love it or hate it, it's here to stay. Personally, I've gotten used to it. It's handy for notifications and controlling music, but I can see how some people might find it distracting. Moving on to the display, this is where things get a little controversial. It's a beautiful 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display, bright, vibrant, and with excellent color accuracy. No complaints there, however, it's still a 60 Hz refresh rate. Now, you might be thinking, in late 2024, released phones with an $899 price point still a 60 Hz display? Really? And honestly, I felt the same way. Coming from a phone with a higher refresh rate, it was definitely noticeable at first, but after a while, I got used to it. iOS is so well optimized that the animation still looks smooth, and for everyday tasks, it's not a deal breaker. But let's be real, if you're a hardcore gamer or someone who's used to a 120 Hz display, this might be a sticking point. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Plus packs the A18 chip, and let me tell you, this thing is a beast. It handles everything I throw at it with ease, from multitasking between apps to playing graphics-intensive games. I haven't experienced any lag or slowdowns in the past 5 months. Performance-wise, it's right up there with the Pro models. And the 8GB of RAM is more than enough for my needs. Now, let's talk battery life. This is where the 16 Plus really shines. It's an absolute marathon runner. I can easily get through a full day of heavy use, and even on days when I'm glued to my phone, it still has juice left in the tank. I'm talking about browsing the web, watching videos, playing games, and taking photos, the whole shebang. The combination of the efficient 18 chip and the larger battery capacity is a winning formula. This is a phone you can rely on to last all day, and that's a huge plus for me. Now, how's the camera? The 16 Plus has a dual camera system, and it takes stunning photos and videos. The main camera is a 48MP sensor, and it captures incredible detail even in low light. The ultra-wide lens is also great for landscapes and group shots. Apple has also added a macro mode, which is a fun addition for close-up photography. Video recording is also top-notch, with smooth stabilization and vibrant colors. While it doesn't have all the bells and whistles of the Pro models, like ProRAW or 4K video at 120 FPS, for most users, the camera on the 16 Plus is more than enough. One area where I think Apple could improve is the front-facing camera. It's still a 12MP sensor, and it feels a bit outdated compared to the competition. Speaking of cameras, Apple has introduced a new camera control button on the iPhone 16 series. This button allows you to quickly access and adjust camera settings such as exposure, white balance, and shutter speed. In my experience, this button is a welcome addition. It makes it much easier to fine-tune your shots and get the perfect exposure. The button is also customizable, so you can assign it to your favorite camera setting. Overall, I think this new camera control button is a great way to improve the camera experience on the iPhone 16 Plus. Software-wise, the iPhone 16 Plus runs on iOS 18, and it's a smooth and intuitive experience. Apple's ecosystem is a big selling point for me. Everything just works seamlessly together, from iMessage to AirDrop to Apple Watch integration. The software updates are also a big plus. You can be sure that your phone will be supported for years to come. In addition to the core features of iOS 18, the iPhone 16 Plus also benefits from Apple's latest advancements in artificial intelligence. These AI-powered features have significantly improved my daily life in several ways. First, the writing experience has been greatly optimized. Second, the photo object remover is a game changer. It effortlessly removes unwanted objects from my photos, leaving me with clean and polished images, though this is not as great as the object photo remover on other Android phones, let's say the Galaxy AI on Samsung devices. Apple Intelligence is still in its early stages at this time and will continue to improvise. Third, the audio mix on video recording is incredibly fun and helpful. It allows me to easily adjust the audio levels of different tracks in my videos, ensuring that the sound is balanced and clear. Overall, I'm very impressed with the AI-powered features on the iPhone 16 Plus. They've made my daily life more efficient, creative, and enjoyable. Okay, now for the downsides. No phone is perfect, and the iPhone 16 Plus is no exception. The biggest drawback, in my opinion, is the 60Hz display. It's not a bad display by any means, but in 2025, I expect a higher refresh rate, especially at this price point. Another minor gripe is the lack of some pro features, like ProRAW and 4K video at 120th. These are features that I personally don't use that often, but they might be important to some users. And finally, the front-facing camera could be better. So after 5 months of using the iPhone 16 Plus, what's my verdict? Overall, I'm really happy with it. It's a solid, reliable phone that excels in the areas that matter most to me: performance, battery life, and camera. It's not the most cutting-edge phone on the market, but it's a well-rounded device that just works. Now, the big question, is it worth buying in 2025? That depends on your priorities. If you're looking for a phone with a long-lasting battery, a great camera, and a smooth software experience, then the 16 Plus is definitely worth considering. However, if a high refresh rate display is a must-have for you, then you might want to look elsewhere. My advice would be to weigh your options carefully and decide what features are most important to you. If you already own the iPhone 16 Plus, should you keep it? Absolutely. It's a great phone that will serve you well for years to come. I don't see any compelling reason to upgrade anytime soon unless a truly revolutionary phone comes along. Finally, I think the iPhone 16 Plus could also be a great companion phone. If you're someone who uses two phones, one for work and one for personal use, the 16 Plus would be a fantastic option. It's reliable, has a great battery life, and it's compatible with all of Apple's services. So that's my long-term review of the iPhone 16 Plus. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech reviews and discussions. Until next time, stay awesome.